Hi there, welcome to Gentle Soul Gifting Solutions. How can I help today? Sure, I'd be more than happy to help you with your Christmas gift shopping. We've got a wide selection of gifts in store, so I'm sure we'll find the perfect items here, don't you worry. Are you in a rush or do you have some time so I can guide you in the best way possible? Yeah, you're not in a rush, perfect. I just wanted to ask because what I tend to do is kind of ask a few questions about the recipient in mind to help truly personalise my recommendations, and it might take a couple minutes, around 10 minutes perhaps. So if you're in a rush I can show you just in general, but if you're happy to have an in-depth sort of look at things, I can do that for you as well. Yeah, you're happy to do in-depth? Yeah, I think that's always good. So I'll just start off by asking you questions, and there shouldn't be anything that I miss out, but if you think of any kind of things that would be good for me to consider when making some recommendations, just let me know. So I'll start with the easiest sort of question, which is, who is this for? Is it for your friends, family? Let me just note this down on my computer. Perfect. And can you tell me a little bit more about this person? So which activities do they enjoy? So when I think of that, I'll give you a bit of a list to kind of help you out. So sports, do they prefer arts, music, movies, or anything creative, or are they more sort of an outdoors person, love travelling, camping, food and drink, so like cooking for friends and family? Or are they more into fitness, like yoga, working out, eating healthy, things like that? Or perhaps are they into gaming, reading, learning, or technology, so anything to do with the online world, would you say? Okay, put that down. It's really helpful. Thank you very much. Can you tell me, when they shop, what types of items are they sort of drawn to from what you've seen? I know this is kind of like a question where the possibilities are endless, but it's good for me to kind of get a background and get to know them a little bit better. So anything? Okay. Great, so I've noted that down. And is there something they want to learn more about? It's always very interesting. People want to learn about something, but they never kind of get their foot in the door until someone kind of nudges them, so it can be nice with a little gift as well. You can think about that. Yeah. Cool. Just noting that all down. And how do they typically like to relax? Okay. Cool. And do they have a favourite snack or indulgence by any chance? Yeah. I love chocolate too. Anything else you can think of? Okay. Yeah, it's all good to note this down. And if you think back, have they talked about buying anything for themselves or something they really are interested in? but they just haven't got round to kind of exploring it, perhaps. Yeah. I think, yeah, it's really important to kind of note these little details, because based on this we can kind of look at things in our store that might meet what they've talked about buying for themselves, and they would probably really appreciate that you took note of something special about them. So that's really good to note down. We can kind of get some creative juices flowing around the gifts with that. So that's great, thank you so much. And can you tell me, do they have a favourite charity or cause by any chance? Yeah. Great, thank you. And can you tell me what kind of topics excite them? Okay, great, thank you. And can you tell me, how long have you known this person? Wow, that's a long time. They're quite a special person to you. Yeah, that's great. And then my last question is, what is your budget? Yeah? Perfect. I always like to ask this because once I make suggestions, I don't want to suggest something that you'd really like to buy for them and then it's not in your budget, because that would be, yes, not very nice, I would say. So that's great to kind of get an idea budget, and I'll try and keep within it obviously, but maybe we can find something below the budget as well. But it's just good to get a rough idea, and that's so that I don't kind of upset you if I find something nice that you like but it's not within your budget. So that's great, thank you very much. I'm now just gonna go and get my basket, and I'll be back in a few minutes with some gift suggestions. And whilst you wait, feel free to help yourself to our festive gingerbread flavour hot chocolate. It's really delicious. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Right, I'm back now. I've got a few suggestions for you that I think you're gonna love. So let's get started. The first suggestion I have is a cookbook. As you mentioned, your friend is really keen into getting into cooking. So this cookbook is very beautiful. It's a hardback. I think that's really nice because a lot of people now, we don't have so many cookbooks already, and then having a hardback is so nice. It's so beautiful and lovely to touch and actually be able to write notes in it and things like that if you wanted. So really, it'll be your friend's own copy. They can find these lovely recipes, and because you said your friend is not like an advanced cook, it's kind of something they're keen to try out. I've gone with this recipe about simple comfort food. So it's got 120 recipes in here, with straightforward guidance and guaranteed results. And it's a really lovely book. Each recipe is photographed. You've got hearty, fuss-free recipes that you can share with family and friends. So it's really lovely. So I'll just look at some of the recipes we have in here. It's quite a weighty book, as you can hear. So you've got poultry and game, fish and seafood, pork, beef, lamb, vegetable mains, salads and sides, puddings and bakes as well. And they're all beautifully photographed, beautiful photography I should say, of all the meals as well, so that's really useful as well. So that's my sort of first suggestion. And my second suggestion is this lovely candle. As you said, your friend is very much into aromatherapy and unwinding using scents. So I thought this was a really beautiful candle, and it's a special scent of Christmas chocolate. So I think that's a really lovely scent to have, especially since they actually love chocolate. So I thought that would be nice. So it's a beautiful jar, as you can tell. It's lovely. And it's got a pale pink coloured wax, and it's got the chocolate and also sweet vanilla scents inside it. So that's really lovely, and I think it's very much a relaxing and scrumptious sort of fragrance. So it creates a warming, energising perfume throughout one's home, and I think it's really great. It's a very, very relaxing sort of candle, and it's a great gift for a friend, definitely. And then my third suggestion was this beautiful everyday sort of eyeshadow palette. It's got a lovely eggnog scent, so I think it'll be really nice and Christmassy to give to your friend, and I think a lot of the colours are actually quite neutral so that they can use it most of the time. So it's not a sort of palette you only use at Christmas, even though it's got the eggnog smell, but it just kind of brings a little bit of extra when you're doing your makeup. So I think that's a really nice one. Then another thing I can suggest to you is this lovely wax melts calendar. So it's an advent calendar, so I would suggest sort of giving it ahead of Christmas, so it might not suit what you're trying to do, because it's always nice to have an advent calendar where you can open up something really nice, so you have like kind of a countdown to Christmas, and here you'd have a new festive fragrance for them to enjoy every day leading up to Christmas. It might be something you can give before Christmas. I mean, you're welcome to give it on Christmas Day, but I think it's nice to kind of have that little lead up. So these wax melts have crisp winter scents and warming festive aromas, and there'll be some surprises along the way, but I think it's a really beautiful gift, and it helps you really to discover new scents that hopefully your friends will love. So I think it's really nice, going back to that kind of aromatherapy interest there. I think this would really be great, and it looks really beautiful, so it can take pride of place in any home. So I think that's a nice thing to gift as well, but it might not be quite what you want, because I know it's like an advent calendar, you want to give something at Christmas, not before, so it's completely up to you. So what are your thoughts on these options? Yeah, you like the cookbook. I think it's a really nice and sort of personal gift that you're giving to your friend to help them kind of explore their cooking skills, so I think that's a really good choice. If you'd like to follow me to the till, I can get that checked out for you, and we can go from there. Okay.